Hello everyone, thanks for joining me with the Razor Company. My name is John. You might recognize me from my own YouTube channel, Stubble Meets Steel. I specialize in head-to-head razor comparisons. Today, I'm going to do a shave and chat for the Razor Company, so stay tuned. All right, everybody, thanks for hanging tight for me. So today I'm going to be reviewing a couple different products, but the star of the show during this shave and chat is going to be the AP Shave Co. shave knots, or just knots that you can buy from the Razor Company in general. This particular one is AP Shave Co. is their brand. I also have another one by them. This is the Sinbad knot. It's got this kind of cool like reddish brown color. So this particular one I picked up from the Razor Company. This knot, this handle I turned myself. My dad has a lathe, and so I spun this one myself. And so I wanted to try out this AP Shave Co. Tuxedo knot. This is the bulb shape. I've tried it in the fan shape and I felt that it had a little bit too much flop for me. I like the bulb shape a lot better, so I wanted to see how it was in this 30 millimeter. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, I put the soap away, silly me. I've got some Stirling Coniferous soap and splash that I'm going to be using that I got from the Razor Company. It's got an awesome foresty scent to it, and I thought it'd make for a fun face lather. So I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to go ahead and get the, I have the soap. I like to load my soap into a bowl. I find I can drive the tips into the bowl better and get a better lather that way. So hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I've got the brush all loaded up here. Let's go to a nice face lather for today. Let's see how this Tuxedo knot does. I noticed that TRC has started carrying their own brand, and they have a bunch of different shaving knots. So if you ever wanted to make your own shaving brush, they're a great vendor to check out. They have a lot of different options currently for your own shaving knots. I usually just use silicone myself. 100% pure silicone from the hardware store is what I like to use to set the knots. I like that because with the epoxy, you have to get it right the first time. You can change how the brush performs, or the bristles perform, a lot by changing what's called the loft, or how high the bristles sit or how low the bristles sit. And you can change the characteristics a lot. All right, happy with that nice lather. I'd say this knot has quite a bit of density to it, so it has a lot of backbone, but it's still pretty soft, not scratchy at all. And as you can see, whipped up a really nice lather with this Stirling soap. For today's razor, I'm going to use a razor that's not out currently right now. This is the Yates Merica. That's going to be remade by the Razor Company. Been a little while since I've done a video for TRC. Thought this would be a fun one. Great smooth first pass. This soap has an awesome scent to it. If you like camping, outdoors, foresty, piney, woodsy smell, you'd love this one. It's one of my favorites of all the outdoorsy ones I've tried. This one's definitely one of my favorites. Brush is performing very well, or the knot I should say. Do against the grain on my neck here. All right, let's go into across the grain here on my neck. Oh, there's my spray bottle. Let's get some water in there. It's just a continuous spray bottle with water in there. I saw TRC has some fancy spray bottles. They had one with like a barber's pole design, red, white, and blue stripe type thing, like a barber's pole. They have all sorts of cool spray bottles. Let's think about picking one of those up. It's called a continuous spray bottle. Nice and smooth. Very nice. Clean it up here. Do the against the grain final pass here. Use about an almond-sized amount of soap, and as you can see, this 30mm synthetic AP Shave Co. Tuxedo knot whipped up enough lather for 4+ passes that I've done so far here. It's a very dense knot, but it doesn't have the scratchy backbone that the G5C knot does. Really nice shave. Go ahead and wet my face a little bit. Let's see where we're at. A little bit of cleanup in my usual offender spots. All right, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and get rinsed up. I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I'm back. Well, I have to say this AP Shave Co. 30 millimeters Tuxedo knot was basically just what I was looking for. I also like the Timberwolf knot by another company, and this is very close to it. I find that the AP Shave Co. cashmere knot has a lot of splay. It opens up really nicely, and then you have the cashmere, which is kind of one step up from that. This is just the next step up. It has a lot of density to it, and so it creates a lot of backbone. But as I mentioned, it's not scratchy like the G5C. It's still pretty soft. It splays pretty well, not quite as well as the Sinbad or the cashmere knot, but still got it done. As you saw, I made a nice face lather in not much time at all. So if you're looking to make your own shave brushes, you can buy handles from TRC as well as other vendors. Most custom vendors will sell you just a handle, and then you can try a different knot and put your own knot in there and have some fun experimenting with different knots. And then, as I mentioned, you can also change how high or deep it sits in the handle, what they call playing with the loft. So all sorts of fun to be had. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's shave and chat. Don't forget to check me out on my own channel, Stubble Meets Steel. And I enjoyed hanging out with you guys today. All right, take care.